Whoa! Holy shit!
Is Maligula doing that? Of course she's doing that.
This is why there's a point of no return warning. The entire fucking place gets destroyed by Maligula.
Prices are falling, but our quality never will.
Nona, that could have killed me.
Some brand new items here.
Sure, I'll grab one of these.
Ooh, I should get some of those too. My mental energy has been lagging a little. Thanks for visiting the Automatic.
That's all I can really do.
I hope my family is still at the camp.
Your father had a rough night. He's been remembering things.
I lost her, Rasputin.
Oh, our poor dad. He lost everything. He didn't remember for most of his life, probably.
Oh no.
You know what we have to do.
Mio caro. No tears, my love. It's showtime. Time for the devil's fire hose. Quippy, on the bottom.
Ugh.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
But what about all that water?
The curse isn't real, Dad. It's just something Ford put in our minds to keep us safe.
Sure about that?
Of course he's not sure. But what choice does he have?
I don't know, man. I wonder if a fucking hand comes out anytime I touch water. That's definitely a curse.
You ready, Raz?
No, so do it quick.
Alley-oop! Say hi to Nona for me! Tell her to knock it off!
Haha! Bamboozled! She doesn't even have a chance to try and stop us in the real world. You know, inside of her mind, we actually will probably end up fighting Maligula in the way that she looks
That's right, and there's more where that came from.
from the past. Oh, stray thoughts. I guess we can follow those around. Is there anything in this little area here? Oh, really? Okay, mental connection, let's go.
Well, this is cheery. My grandparents were part of the protests in Grulovia after the war. It didn't end well.
Yeah,
Here's a scene I was hoping not to see again.
Oh. Is this my grandparents?
Grandma Morona. My real Grandma Morona. And my dad's father, Lazarus. Nice to see them alive, actually.
They were killed by the flood, the dams.
You're in the way, Maligula. Maligula. Malugly. Yeah, I gotta practice that before I meet her for real.
Maybe we shouldn't insult Maligula like that, considering how powerful she is. Whoa.
Ooh, I'm gonna pay for that later.
Are we back in the same area?
Nona? Oh, hi. I'm Raz. I'm your great-nephew. I mean, not that I think I'm great or anything. Just that you're my grandma's sister. And I'm here to talk you out of being evil because, you know, you're still family and all.
Family? All I see is another unruly Grulovian peasant.
Half Grulovian.
Another piece of trash I need to wash from the streets.
Oh, hold on, you don't...
Oh boy.
Ah, the curse! They've been dazed! What's happening?
Why are you hitting yourself, huh? Stop hitting yourself.
Ha! Good one, Sam.
Two of you are no more threat than one. In my time, I have vanquished entire armies.
She threw a whale!
Ding dong! Whaleogram!
Alright, we're getting help from the interns.
I'd like you to meet Mental Esmeralda. Uh-oh.
Careful, children.
The deluge of Grulovia, oh god!
Oh, I fear a storm is coming. I am the deluge of Grulovia.
No.
Let the streets be cleansed forever.
Alright, I think here we go. We're doing the boss fight.
You're just an overgrown lust for violence and destruction. Okay, that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
I mean, the Tsar did technically send me. If we want to allow Nick that little secession of power.
I will defend Grulovia against all her enemies.
Ow! I got slapped with a tornado!
You shouldn't be. What dares block my flow?
I don't know, lady. Have you tried eating prunes?
The problem is she's all twisted up in knots. I got something that'll help you. Unwind.
Oh, his yo-yo!
Ooh, that looked painful.
It's okay. I have another one.
Go! Round the peasants!
Jeez. Protection! Protect me!
They killed my archetype. I've never felt so. Don't give up!
She killed my archetype in one hit! Oh, Jesus. What if I slow you down through a time bubble? Ha-ha! I didn't really do anything, did it? Okay.
Twisted up dish rag. Yeah, you heard me.
Back to your quilts, weakling.
Hey, that little old lady's inside her.
Now that you've seen that, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
I don't think you were gonna let us leave anyways.
Wait, what does that even mean?
It means run!
My friends are being taken out slowly and surely.
Listen, you're a natural part of the fight-or-flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller and stay down in the primitive brain until needed.
I am the deluge of Trulavia!
That sounds so mean, what Razzie? You're supposed to be part of the smaller primitive brain. There's your insult. Not Maligula ugly. Ha! Move to your next phase, damn it!
Take his breath.
You can't handle me. I apparently know how to dodge better than the Psychic 6.
Stay away from the water, booty! You heard the lady, Rasputin. Let's get you away from that water.
Oh. Alright, I guess you guys can just cyclically lift this whole place
Sorry,
up.
I thought you were the mole, Raz. Let me make it up to you.
You got a lot more to make up. It's not just that you thought I was the mole, it's that you also helped
Ooh, she looks steamed.
Truman interrupt our little ritual. Hi. Uh-oh.
Take his breath.
Nobody kills my archetype and gets away with it.
Have a tire! I just want to punch you down, Maligula! Whoa! Damn, okay. I tried to be aggressive and just run straight at her. But she still has a snake hand. It's not working out for me. Ah! It's not fair! There we go. I was like, I can't hurt her.
There's something I have to tell you. I killed my...
Enough!
You killed your sister, I know. It's what snapped your mind. It's your form of trauma.
Gisu, Norma, are you... Nona, if you can hear me, this thing is not your fault. Ford's experiments opened the door and let it out of the lower brain. The Tsar and his war made it grow.
This has gone on long enough! That little boy looks thirsty.
I'm good. I'm pretty hydrated, actually.
Never underestimate the power of pirate radio! Norma came to me, upset about some terrible mistake she had made. So we put the word out on KLOB, and guess what? People were listening! At least one of them, and they told the others.
Thanks, Morris.
Oh no, Morris! That's...
You owe me an exclusive on-air interview for this, okay?
You got it, buddy.
Don't pee your pants in the real world, I'm sorry. He's the only one we've seen actually, like, die in the mind. Everyone else was just swept away.
Merona wasn't supposed to be there. Lazarus shouldn't have brought her. He killed my sister.
No, that's not quite right.
No, that's not quite right.
Putty, listen.
I killed my sister.
I might not be your real grandmother.
I killed my sister.
But you're still my family.
But so what? Eh?
Oh my god.
I kill lots of people.
You almost processed your trauma there for a second. Oh boy.
The only thing I can offer now is everything I've got.
Oh, we're doing this thing again where we get superpowers from our family.
But there's always room for one more!
Oh, I wish I had made you bigger.
It's okay, Nona. Look behind her.
My Crowley dug his little hole after all.
Yep, and we're gonna fill it.
Kick her into the pit!
Pow! 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 Bwah!
You want to break it?
Pyro breath! We've been grown to a giant size, and with our massive powers, we shove you into the abyss! Don't do it! She's gonna be like right there, and she's gonna grab you and send you to the abyss as well. Ah! I called it!
You can't get rid of me! I'm a part of her!
Big deal. Everybody's got something like you. We just know how to keep it where it belongs.
With her new quilting powers, she has defeated her inner demon.
Nona! Nona!
We're touching. Oh! It's helped us! Is that what it was trying to do all along? Okay, bye.
Raz! Do you have a funnel?
Well, at least we fixed things. It's time to put the Psychonauts back together.
So that's it? Maligula gets to live out in Green Needle Gulch with Ford as if she didn't just try to kill people? Hey, it was different when I did it. It was a monster. And now... I think she deserves a second chance.
And I think I deserve a vacation. My brain's been through a lot.
Oh, no you don't. I've kept this place afloat during your little nap, and now I'm taking 2 of the 17 weeks of vacation I've saved up to lie on a beach where none of you can find me. Right after we take care of some important Psychonauts business. Well, are you coming or not?
Now that's leadership.
Despite my best efforts, you interns have seen some really inappropriate things. But I think you've also learned a truth that every Psychonaut should know. That there are flaws in our most venerated institutions, in our heroes, and in ourselves. We all make mistakes, and we all need help sometimes. But we all deserve a second chance. You've seen us at our worst, and we've seen you at your best. And I'm proud to say, you have all graduated from the intern program.
Woo! Yes. That's what I'm talking about!
You are all now officially junior agents of the Psychonauts.
Junior?
I feel I should
take it.
No, I should be. No. Out of everybody, Raz should be way higher than that. I should just be Agent Raz. Double promoted. Made a Psychonaut by Ford and Forsyth. Oh, that's just how it ends. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, that was fun. I'm trying to process. We went through a lot in this game, and we wrapped it up nicely at the end. I'm sad Dr. Lobato didn't come back though. Like we did the first mind, and we never got to be like, now we know more. Let's actually fix Lobato's issues. Now Lobato's just locked away. Although I'm sure story-wise they'll do something about it eventually. Yeah, alright, that was fun. I really enjoyed Psychonauts 2. It was a massive step up from Psychonauts 1, and it was a little bit longer. It still wasn't like the longest game. But that was nice. It had a way better story than Psychonauts 1 in terms of like the connection between everything. Everything was linked together with the story of everybody trying to talk about like Lucy, Maligula, everything like that. Whereas in the first game, you just kind of go through this camp experience, and suddenly there's just like everybody's mind is taken away, and you're like, well, shit, that's abrupt. Whereas in this game, it's kind of like, no, we were told straight up from the beginning. It's like, oh god, we gotta worry about Maligula, and it's all about that. And at the end of the game, we stop Maligula, and now we have a regular great aunt who is still a murderer, who still accidentally murdered hundreds of people or thousands of people. But you know what? as Oleander said, she's getting a second chance. She deserves a second chance. After 20 years, she's fixed up. I think the only thing I don't like, I wish the Maligula section at the end had us get help from the Psychic 6 as well. And Sasha, 9, and Mia. I would have liked to have the whole adult group helping as well, because it feels kind of like, obviously, you know, Psychonauts 1, Psychonauts 2 are kind of like, they're aimed at like a a younger kind of demographic. So it's like power raising up the kids. But that was after all of the story connections between everybody and us going through so many worlds talking about Lucy and Maligula and about the origins of the Psychonauts. Not having them help us in the final battle against Maligula's mind. Like, I understood where they were. They were in the fucking tornado, but the water tornado. But it would have been nice to have had that, just a little bit of extra connection between us and everybody else. But no, instead it was all up to us and the kids. Just a little bit. I mean, we got a little bit of help there. But it was mostly me psychic blasting. Yeah, we definitely had a few harder battles with throughout the rest of the game than the Maligula fight itself. I like the combat was definitely a lot better. I felt like there was a rhythm I couldn't get fully into though. Like there was definitely some attacks that would like leap forward a lot more than I felt like they should have. But that's just me. I wasn't paying attention too much to like attack animations. I was just kind of like randomly dodging around.
Neither skin nor bone, just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown at the bottom of a lake of frozen feeling. When my friends pulled
I was looking at the credits suddenly. I'm like, what's going on? These are all the different people that these people voiced over. Coach Oleander. Oh, he voiced Lobato as well? That's fun. Josh Keaton as a bunch of people. Yuri Lowenthal. We know that name. There's probably, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people that we knew of in this game. Steve Boom showed up a couple of times. They probably could use him for a lot more people. Ricky Simmons, Raz Archetype.
The magic keys.
Oh, and we also got to get back Helmet's body.
They fill the holes.
I mean, he's very nice, so like that's fair that we didn't get a chance to actually bring back Helmet's body in this game. But we're set up like Psychonauts 2. This is a good comeback. This is one of those things that we're like, now they can move into like a Psychonauts 3 in the future, and it wouldn't be too much of a leap. They could take us on some kind of other Chad Tales. Although the Maligula story was kind of big.
And here the flow of time been so tense, but now I sense a reason to this rhyme. And I can smell the universe, and I can.
I'm trying to like think of like what kind of what kind of story there could be for Psychonauts 3, but there's so much that you can do. Like even the worlds in this game were really enjoyable versus Psychonauts 1. Psychonauts 1 had a couple of worlds. I think the only world I liked, the Milkman level in the first game was like annoying in a way in terms of how it's solved, but I wanted a level like that in this game as well, where it's just completely ridiculous all the way through. All of the levels in this game still had a little bit of like a seriousness to them. It's hard to describe.
Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had.
I wanted some more
unlocking all my
mind trippy like silliness that we never really fully got. But I mean, it was overall an enjoyable experience, especially for a sequel to a game from 2004. Oh, the family music. I'm surprised the family didn't have a bigger part in the overall story. That would have been nice to have maybe explored a little bit of their minds as well. See a little bit about the dad's mind. the dad got the short end of the stick in this story. He suddenly is forced to remember about his parents' deaths and like the overall true story of his life. And that was a 20. Actually, I'm not sure. I think I might have some of my timeline messed up. I don't know if that was a 20-year time gap or longer between Maligula's defeat and that's a 20 years is a very short time period to have a family of like 5 kids. You know what I mean? Like for him to grow up from being an orphan to then also having 5 kids. So I'm like trying to think that maybe there was a little bit more, like it was a 30-year time gap for everybody. But yeah, overall, this is a massive upgrade over Psychonauts 2 or over Psychonauts 1, and there's really not much to complain about. It's a solid modern platformer with some zany elements in the mines. I think my only complaint is that I did kind of want some worlds that weren't so focused on Maligula. This game had a goal and it stuck with it, which is a good thing. It made for an overall compelling story. But I also just want a Psychonauts game where I go into people's minds and they're just messed up and we just fix them up. Like that's one thing that happened in Psychonauts 1. We had all the patients, all the insane asylum patients who they have a messed up mind and just like a quirky thing that's going on inside of it. And then that's really it. It's like we just do that and then we fix them up and they go fuck off and do something else in the story. Whereas in this it was kind of like every single person's like, oh, I know about Lucy. Something happened long ago. And we're just thinking about it. Maybe that's just because that was pretty much like the last half of the game, so it's hard to remember the beginning of the game where we weren't so focused on the Maligula story. But yeah, I wanted more silly stuff, like because, like, say Forsyth, at the beginning of the game, when we change up her mind so drastically, that's cool stuff. That's what I want, where it's like, oh shit, we fucked up somebody's mind so much, they're acting way different. And then we see, like, there's some, like, the fact that we have, here's a world. We had a little bit of world building. We're like, here's a world like where the casinos have to ban psychics because of course you have to ban psychic people because of course they're gonna mess up gambling. And that's what I think I'd like to see more out of if we do a Psychonauts 3. Just seeing more of like, what is this world like? Because it's not a very overall serious world. We saw a lot in this game in Psychonauts 2 where we just the Psychic 6 did a lot of experimentation that I feel just would never be fucking legal ever in the real world. All the experimentations on the and the fact that Otto had Helmet's brain for 20 years, just sitting on standby. They never looked into it. Like that just not everything is on the up and up with the Psychonauts agency. Can I skip this? Let's see. Is there an after credit scene?